Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with the air signs readings, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for October 15th through the 31st. I have five index cards I pulled first of my own making. Then I'm going to go to my channeled messages. There's quite a few. And then to Oracle and Tarot cards and zodiac signs of who's involved in what's going on with the air signs. I'm actually going to start with my channeled messages, and then I'll move on to the rest. So the first channeled message I received is Mob after Aquarius and a Gemini and Libra. So whatever mob means to you or to your situation, the mob is after these three signs, which are you. They're after the air signs. So if you've done something to upset the mob, you might be needing to reach out to law enforcement that's not, involved with the law. Mobs are pretty powerful as far as what I know about them. But there are air signs. You came up in the first channeled message that you are wanted by the mob. So take that as you will. If you feel like sharing that information to me and letting me know what's going on, you can comment below. The next one I have is Hitman hired to kill them. So meaning the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there has been hitmen hired to kill an air sign, or all three. The next one is poison. You need to be watching out for poison in your drinks. They specify drinks, so people are putting poison in your drinks that are around you. You would be surprised how many people would do this, and especially if the mob is after an air sign. The mob is, like I said, pretty powerful, really powerful, so you need to be aware of your drinks, what you're leaving in your fridge. Maybe, be buying new drinks and carry them around with you. Don't leave them even with your spouse. And it says, divine masculine is an Aquarius that people are trying to harm, even kill. So the divine masculine, one of them, is an Aquarius. We're doing an air sign reading. There are many people trying to kill you, so you need to be aware of that. Again, go back up to the poison, watch your drinks. Move as soon as possible is what the next channel message is, so move as soon as possible. The community is evil and is and is hindering growth, casting spells and black magic to do this. Pray, ask for more protection, remove yourself from the devil. So your community is very evil. They are connected to the devil. They could be devil worshipers. They could be a coven. They could be a lot of things. So you need to be aware of that. This is a warning for the air signs. This is an extreme warning that you need to move away from the community that you're living in. You need to be watching people are poisoning air signs through drinks. Again, so the next channel message is money thieves, Aquarius victim. So there's an Aquarius that is a victim to somebody stealing their money. We have money laundering through Aquarius's accounts. So Aquarius is very strong in this reading. We have devil worshipers, family and friends, community. So again, the devil worshiping comes out in this reading. Family lies and a facade. So family lies are, being hidden, or they're out in the open. And also the facade that was going on in this family is really being shown for really what this family is all about. We have human traffic victim. So there are air signs that are human trafficking victims. Human traffic family involved. So your family is human trafficking people. They also could have got you through human trafficking when you were a child. There are three, I know in the 70s, I think it's 72, 76, and 79 are provident for human trafficking victims. So if you're born in those years, I would be maybe questioning if you have any, questions about, is this really my family? Why has my family treated me so horribly my entire life? Why have I always been singled out? There's a lot of red flags, you'll know, definitely. There's a daughter that's involved in a bad way that needs to tell the truth and get the fuck out now, whatever that means. if this daughter's involved in this human trafficking, in the devil worshiping, in a community that's evil, this daughter needs to tell the truth and get the fuck out now, whatever that means. Also, this is going to just be specific for one or, a handful of my viewers. And this daughter's being manipulated from a foster parent and family, which is very concerning for me because my daughter is a Libra, which is an air sign. She's in a foster home, and I live in a community that worships the devil. So that's a really strong message. Needs help now. And now is underlined, and then we're to the arrows because then my guides draw arrows to what's important, really important in this message. And the very first one they drew was now. The second one was to daughter. So the daughter now needs help. The third one was bad. So the daughter's involved in a bad way, needs help now getting out. The fourth one goes to foster parent. And the the fourth one goes to foster, and the fifth one goes to parent. So this daughter is involved in a bad way. This foster parent is definitely involved in a bad way, and this daughter needs to be out right now. However, how you go about that. Well, there's a lot of ways, but, I'm going to leave it at that. You definitely put, yourself and decide what is important, for you to do and how to handle that. So we're going to move on to my index cards now. The first one is stealing content. So somebody's stealing somebody's content. This has been coming out a lot. There was a fake preacher that was coming out. So maybe there's a fake preacher in this community, in this devil worshiping group that is stealing content from somebody and, passing it off as their own. So be aware of that. If you have a platform, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, or anything like that, they might be watching you on there and taking your content and presenting it as their own. But I want to make sure that you know that when we do that, when we steal from another person, if it is somebody that is somebody like me that's delivering messages from God and somebody's trying to pass those messages off as their own, you are going to receive tremendous karma, tremendous. You need to think twice before you do things, especially now. We're in Libra season. Justice is being served, universal justice, justice in a court of law. Our wrongs are being made right, and we're facing the karma for those wrongs. Again, when we do bad things like this, we're creating that karma for our entire family and their lives in that generation until somebody comes along and breaks that curse. And it takes a very strong person to break a curse. So definitely, and that person will go through tremendous hell to be able to do that, to break, a curse that's, been in your family for generations after generations after generations. Right now, a lot of our life purposes are doing that, are, trying to break these curses so then we can have more healthier, happier lives. Our children can, our grandchildren, and so on. So we have fake marriage. So somebody is in a fake marriage, or there was a fake marriage in an air sign's life that was, set up for this person to come in and steal their money, to, claim IRS claims, life insurance. Sometimes, they talked about poison. Maybe somebody married you to, be able to come in and poison you so they could take your abundance, take your wealth, take your life. Again, if it said the divine masculine was an Aquarius, that Aquarius, if you are married or about to get married, I would be very cautious to really going, forth with that, or really being in this marriage, because there's something wrong. Or it could have been your family, your parents were in a fake marriage for, to cover up their sexuality. Maybe somebody's in a fake marriage to cover up their sexuality. Maybe there's marriages to multiple people that are helping people make money. But an air sign is in a fake marriage, and they need to be aware of that. We have fake witches. This card's been coming out a lot. So again, these are devil worshippers. Real witches don't do harm to other people. They actually do the complete opposite, They bring protection. They bring energy, love and light energy. They, help people with illnesses if they're real witches. They don't harm people. Fake witches, such as devil worshippers, that's exactly what they're talking about, are putting black magic spells and spells out to harm other people, to take people's free will away. And God is here, people, and He said it's done, no more. And they continue to try to put spells on people. They can try to do graveyard spells to kill people, or to get people to be ugly, have wrinkles, have, they're extremely tired. They don't look themselves. They can do stuff like that. But what it's doing is it's reflecting right off of that person and hitting them. So if you notice somebody that, they're nice to your face, or somebody that somebody that really hates you, and you're the same age and they look like they're 90 and you look your age, 40, whatever, that is a sign of spells being reflected back on them. If people are accusing you of being an addict, and you're not an addict, but the people around you all are, that's another sign. They're putting spells on you that are reflecting off of you. If you are poor and everybody around you is, just flourishing in money, and you can't figure out why the hell you can't get, over this hump, it's not like you're not trying. That could be another sign of that. So, but all those spells that people have been, doing to harm other people, especially chosen ones, are being reflected and sent back to them. They were gradually allowing them to build up, and they're hitting people like hard. People are fucking dying. They're getting cancer out of the blue and dying, within a month. It's not, people like me, or, people putting spells on them. It's all the spells that they've put on themselves that are reflecting back. And now it's time to pay up with your karma. And the karma is also every spell that you put out there to harm another person. Secret societies. So we were talking about the mob. That could definitely be a secret society, obviously. I prefer to call it secret society. I don't want to really pinpoint exactly, but my guides and God tell me what to say, so that's what I do. There are air signs that are involved in these secret societies. Obviously, it started off with the mob wanting to, that were after an Aquarius, a Gemini, and a Libra. So for some reason, they have beef with these three, with the air signs. So if that is the case, you need to figure out how to, get free from that. You need to move. You don't just sit at home waiting for this to happen, because it's going to happen. You need to figure it out. You need to be free. You need to obviously turn to God, stop devil worshiping, stop listening to fake ministers, stop, allowing fake witches to put nasty spells on other people, even you doing that yourself, because that karma is hitting you back. So, but this is a very serious thing. Secret societies are very powerful. Unfortunately, they can just destroy a person's life like nothing. So, or they could kill you like nothing, and nobody would even question it, 'cause they think that they're too afraid. But remember, God sees everything. If you are trying to make things better, you're trying to speak the truth, you're trying to help the people you've hurt in your life, you've tried to, move away from the dark into the light, and you're doing it all for, the gratefulness of God, then you should know that you probably will be pretty protected. But depending on what and how long you have harmed other people is what the question is, because after so long, God gives you so many chances to change. And if you don't make that change, He walks away from you, and He allows the devil to just possess you, period. The last one is needing help. So again, it brings out needing help. There is a daughter that's in a foster family that needs help out. She just needs to speak the truth, is what I'm hearing, and she will receive the help. The parents of this daughter are, willing and able to help this daughter. God is standing there. God is here, people. God is making things right. But people have to speak the truth. People have to own up to their responsibilities, what they have been doing. If they've been worshiping the devil to fit in, if they've been worshiping the devil over God, they really need to change things, because God is here and He is pissed off. And that isn't even the term for what He is feeling, because there's been so many people's lives destroyed and hurt. There's been people killed unnecessarily just out of greed, out of power, and God says, nope, no more motherfuckers. I am powerful. I'm in charge, not some devil worshiping cult or, greedy fucking people, and not the mob. God's in charge. Okay, so the first zodiac sign I received that is involved in your situation is a Virgo, because we received the 6th house craft card. So there's a Virgo that is, and I just seen on this card, there's like vials of like medicine. So this Virgo could be one of the people that is poisoning people, maybe through, they put it in a syringe and then, put it into people's drinks and stuff like that. That is something I've never noticed that before. So a Virgo could be responsible for poisoning people. So if you are an air sign that's dating a Virgo or married to one, I would be really cautious of them. We have wisdom. So this is maybe a pregnant woman. This could just be a woman that is very, very wise, that is very connected to the higher power. So there's somebody in your life that represents this to an air sign that you really need to go towards. You really need to ask God to bring into your life. You need to listen to their wisdom. Maybe this person shares their wisdom with you and with other people. This woman is getting all of her messages from the higher power. She's gained all the wisdom through the higher power, through her journey, through her awakenings, through helping other people. This isn't somebody that I would cross, because this person is extremely wise. Then again, extremely connected to the higher power. So you would have to come towards this person with, all good intentions, with the devil left behind, because you're moving in towards an angel, an earth angel, that gets all her guidance from up above. We have Jupiter expansion. This is like the Wheel of Fortune to me too. You can see this wheel going around. This is, even the dice. You could have some type of expansion, or you could be expanding in a different direction that's going to make you very successful. That's going to bring a lot of luck to your life. This could represent also a Sagittarius and Pisces. So there's a Sagittarius and Pisces involved in this. Maybe they were hindering your growth. Maybe they were stopping you from this expansion. Maybe they were filling your head full of lies. There's something. But there's a rainbow on there, and there's always gold at the end of the rainbow. So I feel like the Sagittarius and Pisces were probably on the wrong side of the fence. I do feel that. I feel like they were definitely trying to expand their lives, but leave everybody else behind. Healing. So we have a healing card. So there is time for healing. There's maybe even, an air sign that's a healer that could help heal people's illnesses. There's also could be a healer around you that could help you. This hand is going over this person's stomach and over their head. So they've been brainwashed, definitely. Their head's been filled with lies and secrets and, darkness and the devil and, really clouding their judgment. So they really need somebody to heal that, or they're in the process of healing their mind. They're taking themselves out of being brainwashed and tricked and lied to, maybe, and maybe even God is healing this person's head. Then we go to, there's the heart chakra. The heart needs to be opened up. So maybe that's another thing that's being healed, is it's time to heal that broken heart. It's time to release the past, to stop dwelling on what happened to you as a child. Instead, face it, heal from it, and be able to move on so you can have a healthier, happier life. And then we have a hand over the stomach, which is, to me, that's the poison. Where does the poison end up? It ends up in our stomach. So somebody needs healing from being poisoned too. They need to be very cautious. This is a warning. God is here, people. These two hands represent God to me, healing people from this. Also, you could, again, be a healer, or you could have a healer around you that could help you heal from what you need to be healed from. So I hope that makes sense. We have Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, activity. So this Knight of Wands is maybe a teenager, a younger man. It could be a fire sign that is really very active in this situation, very active in helping. This could be maybe a young police officer This could be just somebody that really stands out, that is of the light. It's like an angel, because you could see the sun shining down upon this mermaid. This night brings in, good news. This night also could represent, a change of home or a long journey. And then this is also a very energetic type of person. They come in, they have a lot of energy, a lot of, funk. They're just, but this is telling you that you need to be this Knight of Wands. Maybe step back into your inner child and allow yourself to be more adventurous. I think somebody here really needs to move away. And I think this is a very important message, because we received it in the channeled messages, move as soon as possible. I think the older we get, kind of stuck in our ways. We are comfortable where our house is. We don't want to give up our house. We feel comfortable in our communities, in our states. And in reality, we're really supposed to branch out and try new things, because there's just so much, there's just a bigger world out there that we're missing by being, kind of ignorant and staying put. I think this is a younger person. I don't feel like it's a teenager. I feel like it's a young man that is needing to move as soon as possible, to really allow God to guide them to where they need to be, and just really have faith and belief that they're making the right decision. We have death. Now, this one is, to me, this is rebirth, but there is death. I think people are dropping like this. They're dying all around you, is what I'm feeling, because there's another person dying right here. It is because death is hitting them for all the bad shit they've done. For, worshiping the devil, putting spells to harm other people's lives, their health. There is a reaper going around with this thing right here. I forget what those are called, but going around killing people. And it's God is what it is. Or it's the devil here to take your soul, because you sold your soul to the devil, because you wanted to be powerful, you wanted to be rich. And now all the karma is hitting people, and all the spells and black magic that they've put on people are reflecting right back to them, and it's causing people to die. And I think that this death around you is really waking you up to, there's something seriously wrong. You're seeing what is happening, because God is here stopping what has gone on too long in this community, in the air signs' lives, and really helping people get out and also free themselves of the devil. And that at times is death itself. We have self-worth. So you're needing to see your self-worth, to love yourself enough to know that you deserve way fucking more than this. That your self-worth is, maybe you are afraid that somebody won't accept you. Maybe you don't accept yourself. It's time to start accepting yourself. Obviously, self-worth is taken away when we are worshiping anything of the dark. They, strip us of all self-love and self-worth and make us feel like we're not better, or we couldn't do anything by ourselves. We need the devil to be there to help us through life, to make it easier for us. And in reality, life isn't supposed to be easy, people. It is supposed to teach us lessons. It is supposed to, prepare us for future lives, and, to make us better and stronger people. So self-worth is really needed. You need to really maybe go within, evaluate your situation, have self-worth, and know that you deserve a hell of a lot better than what you have been getting, and a better position than what you're in right now. We have semi-sextile. It is allowing. This is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Mind. Somebody's up in their mind. This is what your mind looks like. This is how you feel. Your mind's in this big old clusterfuck of, oh my God, what did I do? What are these people doing? Are these people going to come kill me? What am I going to do about money, because my money's disappearing, because karma's hitting? What did I put somebody else in this fucking clusterfuck mind, and now the karma's hitting me, and this is what I feel. What you need to do is you need to, try to get out of this. You need to relax, meditate, go spend some time around water, in water. You need to have a massage, anything and everything that will clear your mind and really meditate so then you can get out of this, because this is exactly what you're feeling. You're not sleeping at night. People in this situation aren't sleeping at night. There's been brainwashing that has created this clusterfuck in many people's minds, and they just don't know what to do. The best thing to do is to surrender it all to the divine, meditate, and allow your mind to be free and clear, and then you can receive the downloads to help you solve all of the shit that's going on up there. We have Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, growth. So you're wanting some type of growth in your life. You're wanting to grow with another person. You're wanting to grow in a career. You're wanting to grow away from all of this darkness, all of this bullshit that's been going on. All you have to do is free yourself. Tell the truth. If you need to tell a truth, it's better to tell the truth now, because they already know. And that's a huge message. If you think that people don't know the truth of what your situation is, you're wrong. Because God is here and God is making things right. He's making people speak their truths, and he's stopping people from doing horrible things that have gone on for many generations. You have the chance to grow. You just have to connect to the higher power and the truth. We have the Empress. So somebody here is connected to an Empress. I don't feel like this is any of the air signs. This is a motherly figure that is very kind, gentle. She's a really good mother. She is, she takes care of her home. She cooks. She's all 4 queens in the deck. So she's a very powerful, but very unconditionally loving woman. I feel that this has to do with an Empress. I think people were jealous of this Empress, or they didn't like this Empress's light. So people really formed kind of like a group of people that were harassing this Empress, were lying about this Empress to really just dull her shine. And they might have succeeded for a while. I feel like this Empress is just extremely exhausted. She's been through a terrible fucking battle. And it's been a spiritual warfare. It's been with the devil. It's been with family lies. It's been with, people being human trafficked, the mob. I mean, it's just been a traumatic journey. But this Empress has really came out, and she's even, more powerful, more beautiful, more strong, and really still ready to conquer the world. So whoever this Empress represents to you. We have discovery. So you're discovering your love for yourself. You're discovering your love for your angels, your guides, your ancestors, God himself, for, even the moon. Secrets have been revealed. The moon, this keeps all the deep, dark secrets hidden. But somebody is connecting to their heart, allowing their heart to open up to have not only unconditional love for themselves, but for other people. And that's needed within the world. We all need to do that, people. 4th house roots is Cancer. So a Cancer shows up in your reading. And this is, family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, habits, shell. So that represents a Cancer through and through. That is kind of like who I described as the Empress. We have sorrow. So there's been a lot of sorrow for the air signs, meaning they've caused themselves a lot of sorrow. They've caused other people tremendous sorrow. It is time for everybody to move out of this sorrow. Again, speak the truth, do the right thing. If you have hurt somebody's feelings, apologize. It's time for us to start kind of mending the fences with each other, having some forgiveness, moving out of the dark into the light to a more happier, prosperer life. We have 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, travel. Again, it's telling you it's time to travel. It's time to move away from this community, from this, evil community that worships the devil, or just is so negative that they hold everybody back from having a successful life. This is a very unhealthy community. This is a community that doesn't want to grow. They spend their weekends at the bar, but then they sit and they're hypocrites, and, they talk about everybody else's addictions. This is a superficial community that only cares about themselves and how they look. In reality, they look like a bunch of fucking assholes that think they're better than everybody, and they're doing horrible things in the background. They're not worshiping God. They're not of the love and light. They're of the devil. And it's time for people in this community, time for air signs to really see what's been going on, why their life is the way it is, why other people are being hurt, why other people are being abused, and so on. It's time to travel. It's time to take a leap of faith and move in a new direction. We have complexity. This card came out in every reading. This is Aries, Virgo, and Scorpio. And then the last card I pulled is the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is conflict, quarreling. This is competition. This is what this has all been about. This is what is going on around you, but this is what this has all been about. Who is better than who? Like I said, if we can cause conflict for one person, this person, see, there's one person here smiling, and all four of these people are about ready to hit this wasp nest or bee's nest to get stung, and that's exactly it. There was one person that was in charge of causing all this in somebody's life and in other people's lives. It's time for you people to take these fucking blindfolds off. Stop fighting, stop competing against other people, and really walk past this person, say fuck you, and just keep moving. With that being said, that is what I have for the air signs for October 15th through the 31st. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. Hit that subscribe button, that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos. Hit that like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages. If you would like to donate to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. The link is below to my PayPal. Thank you very much. Have a blessed, loving day. Peace and blessings.